Hello earthy souls, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. This is Jasper. I am an intuitive tarot reader, and today we're going to receive a message from the person that you have in mind. So we have 3 piles here that you can choose from. There is the Banbha in pile number 1 with some pine cones. Then we have the Temple of Air in pile number 2 with the sheep jaw. And finally the Lovers in pile number 3 with some alder catkins. You can take as much time as you like in order to make your choice. You can even pause the video here and meditate on your person, or you can go impulsively. You can even listen to more than a pile if you feel guided to do so. I am available for private reading if you would ever desire to get one for yourself, and you can find the email in the info box below as well as my prices. And if you could please chat me a little bit about your situation first, because there are certain answers that I cannot give, so I need to filter out, and I will adjust your question if needed. We can talk together about what is the better way to go forward, because I definitely want to give you some guidance, but I want it to be the most authentic as possible, and I want your investment to be good for yourself. I don't want to waste your money, so I just want to answer to the question that tarot can. So let's have a chat about that. And for the rest, thank you so much for all the love and support, and thank you for your patience as well, because I haven't been away for a little bit now. And so thank you so much for sticking around, and I hope you're going to enjoy this video. And if you do, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, if you want to be the first one watching, if you don't want to miss any of them. Okay, that's really it. Thanks so much, and I hope you're gonna have a lovely day. Big hugs. Hello my beautiful earthy souls, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen pile number 1 with the Banbha and the pine cones, underneath I didn't show you, but there was the fairy tarot deck, so we're going to shuffle it now together and see what is the message from the person that you have in mind. It could be anybody, doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but there could be some romantic messages coming out, even if you're thinking of a colleague, for example. So just filter out, take whatever it serves you and leave the rest if it's not needed. You're going to see that some of the cards will pop out in reverse, and nothing to be scared of. They simply make the readings more authentic, and they offer us a double amount of meaning of the cards, so that's pretty cool, I think. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Chariot, and all of it is clarified by the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. The 3 of Wands in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So let me meditate for a few seconds on these cards, and then I'll come back to you. I can definitely say that this person is willing to work things out with you. Okay, so whether it's a friend, a parent, a relative, a co-worker, a lover, this person want to fix things with you. Or if you are sharing a project, this person is really dedicated to it. If you're starting a journey together, you can rely on this person. This person is very loyal, is very organized, is hard worker, and wants to put everything that he or she has into this project or this experience that you are sharing, so that it's going to work flawlessly. That's what I feel. Although there is some need for a big change, and this person is perceiving some resistance, whether it is a resistance from their side or from your side, they perceive it. Okay, and It could be as well that you have gone through a drastic change, the two of you together or one of you mainly, and I can see the positive attitude of this person saying, you know what, I can take advantage of this massive change in order to start a new chapter of my life, or in order to actually use it as a catalyzer for the next experiences that I always wanted to achieve, but maybe I didn't have the courage, or I didn't have the tools, or I didn't have the strength, or I wasn't free to do it, and now I am. Okay, so this person is saying, yes, there has been a massive change, or there is a resistance to a big change, but they see the positive in this. Okay, so they think that whatever that is going to work out, and is actually going to move things faster. It's going to allow a certain progress, and possibly if you were stuck in some stagnant waters, if you were stuck in a position in which you want to change and it wasn't happening, this person is now saying to you, things are finally moving forward. Okay, it could be as well that you were waiting to hear from this person, and this person was stuck in a situation that was not changing, and it feels like this person is saying to you, now I am free, now we can travel together, we can work together in this, we can hold each other's hands and just look towards the future and see some improvement, and because things have changed now and drastically. Okay, and yes, there could be some resistance from the external, so there could be resistance from the people that you know, families and friends, or some ex-partners, but it really feels like this person have an amazing positive attitude. So they're saying, as long as we work together, as long as we are committed to this, it is just going to flow greatly. And this could be as well an advice. If, for example, you were thinking of a person that has passed away, or you were looking for an advice from somebody dear to you, they are saying to you, don't worry, things are going to work out. I know that this change was drastic and possibly disorienting you as well, but is going to allow you to enter into this new chapter. So things are going to progress, and quite quickly as well. That's what I'm sensing here. There is a Queen of Cups, which is so beautiful, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So here they are talking about some disequality. They are talking about some lack of give and take within a connection, or within a relationship, or within a specific situation. It seems like one or the other have given way too much, and the other person was just taking. So they are acknowledging this a lack of balance within the situation, whether they are admitting that it was their fault, or whether they are expressing to you that there is something that needs to be adjusted. They can sense this lack of balance. It could be as well that they are saying, I know that you have been so good to the people around you. You always have so much compassion and love and care for the people around you, and you have not received the same care from them or from universe. You might have felt a bit neglected, or as if your dreams were not moving forward as well. Okay, it could be that maybe you were sending a lot of CVs, or contacting a lot of people and working super hard on your dreams, and without seeing much of a result. So with these Three of Wands in reverse, it's like it's really hard to look at the horizon and see what is going to happen, because it looks like there is a massive fog and it's impossible to make plans. So this person is aware of this fog and is aware of this lack of reciprocity, whether it's something that is just about you and your personal life and what's going on with you, and they're just here to support you emotionally, or whether it's something that involves the two of you. This person's main message is there is an abundance of love in this surrounding you or surrounding the two of you, and there is unconditional understanding and conditional support. And so this person is very positive that these things are minor problems that are going to be surpassed, they are going to be overcome very easily. Indeed, those are simply minor arcanas, but when we look at the major arcanas, you have an overcoming of a massive change and going towards progress and movement, okay, and a positive jump into the future, and you're going to see your project finally evolving and progressing, moving forward. So even though you might not be able to see just right now, I feel that they are saying to you to be patient and to be faithful. Because if you have been putting so much love into the things that you do, they will certainly be rewarded at some point. Maybe not right away as you were imagining, but also this ultimately comes down to certain lessons that we have to learn, okay? And you just have to figure out which one they are, and they will all make sense at some point when things will align again, and you'll be like, oh, I actually needed that time in which life was not handing me everything that I was expecting, just because in my head I was a little spoiled, or I wasn't as grateful, or sometimes, at least that happened to me, for example, that if I noticed that progress was immediately freezing in case I wasn't being completely grateful for the things that I had. So let's say I've reached a certain amount of recognition for a job that I did, but not as big as I wanted, and so I wasn't grateful for the first little step that I have achieved, and so that's where my progress would stop. And so that is just a little insight that came in there. Another message that I received from this person for you is that they will hold your hands no matter what, even though you cannot make plans just yet, even though you cannot see what is the future holding for you, even though there could be certain a lack of reciprocity or lack of the same time, energy and effort that they put towards you. This person is saying, please do not forget that I love you and that things are going to change now. Okay, it could be a confusing time for them, so if you have noticed that they were not giving you enough attention, for example, or spend enough time with you, and they are saying that they have been confused, that they have been unaware of this, and they did not do it on purpose, that they were just lost into this mist. So I feel that their message is, please do not ever doubt how much I love you and how much I care for you. So let's get some other messages and see what else. The Banbha as well is a card that speaks about stability and balance as well. So I feel that this person really wants you to know that although it might look like they don't care enough, or they don't pay you enough attention, or they're not grounded and stable presence for you enough, they want to guarantee you that they are there. And I see a lot of generosity there as well, a lot of grounding energy and unconditional care for sure. So we have Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Queen of Swords upright. What is the message from this person? So this could be talking about something completely different now, because I definitely perceive a different vibe here. So let's start from the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I received lots of messages, since this is a very general reading, not just because it's a pick a card, but also because I told you that it wasn't going to be necessarily romantic. There is a lot of messages there, so just filter out whatever does not serve you and take whatever does. And so what I see here, what it really catches my attention, is that there are some hostile cards here. I can see with them Eight of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords, for example. It could be talking about some lack of communication. Okay, somebody might have cut communication and became cold and distant, and possibly even revengeful, but not necessarily. And it could be that somebody is also placing some new boundaries, and that's the reason why you are not receiving as many messages or calls as you used to, for example. Let me just make it a little brighter. Oh no, that's way too bright. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So yes, I do sense some lack of communication there. It could be as well that they just felt a change within themselves, as in they were not able to be in touch with their feelings, with their emotions. So it could be that at some point they just decided to shut themselves down because it was becoming too much. I can see with the Nine of Pentacles, there is definitely a lot of satisfaction here in the terms of feeling comfortable, having everything that they need, feeling cared for. So it could be that you have had this effect on them because you were taking care of all their needs and making them feel at home and at ease. Maybe all of a sudden they felt unsafe, as if they could not trust all of this care. Okay, for some of you this could be the meaning. Let me just place this a little further there. Okay, and because indeed there is the Empress in reverse as well. So if there has been a lot of giving, if there has been a lot of generosity from one side, the other side wasn't able to take it. And that would make sense as well with the Six of Pentacles in reverse that we had before, because it was talking about lack of balance, lack of give and take. So it could be that here, if it was you or universe in general that was trying to give to this person, and feel free as well to switch around the roles, but I can see that from one side there is a flow of giving, a flow of caring and unconditional love, and from the other side there is like a closed door. Somebody that does not want to receive, somebody that does not know what to do with these feelings, does not know what to do with this care. It could be even a friend, like a damaged friend that is unable to feel loved, to be loved by you, because it's unable to trust you, for example. There is difficulty being in touch with those emotions. And then I see, yeah, Six of Cups in reverse as well. It's a card that can speak about soulmate connections, and in this case there is a rejection of that soulmate connection, or a difficulty in embracing it fully, or a difficulty in recognizing that connection. It does talk as well about feeling a lot of nostalgia for the past and not wanting to think about it. So having a lot of bittersweet memories about the past or about a past connection and not wanting to think about it. And as well, I can talk about somebody that is unable to be in touch with their inner child and therefore unable to understand what they truly want, what is their true personality, what are their true needs, what does truly makes them feel joyful, because they are neglecting all of those sides. It's like there is an abandoned child inside of them that is like in pain, but they're not able to get in touch with those feelings and they're detaching from it. And they are running away with these Seven of Swords. They're running away from those feelings. They are pretending that they are not hurt. They are not even looking at their wounds. They are in total denial. This is what I'm sensing here. Very, very interesting, because every reading is always so unique, isn't it? It could be as well that this person is talking about you. If you find yourself to be this person that is like emotionally detached and unable to receive love from somebody, that could be talking about you. And in that sense, then this person feels like they are reassuring that everything is okay, everything is going to be alright, your needs are met, and it's okay to feel a cuddle from the universe. It's okay. You're safe within their arms. Whether it's a partner or a friend or co-worker, whatever that is, they want to say to you, you're safe. Or if it's the other way around, they are having a hard time feeling safe and receiving. I hope that's clear. And I really feel the need to get some other cards. In my mind, I thought I was going to end up here with 12 cards, but then at this point I just realized that there is a need for some clarifying. There is Ace of Swords in reverse, so there is a difficulty embracing a new beginning, a difficulty in being honest, or a difficulty in listening to the truth and not just sharing the truth. And there is a difficulty in seeing things clearly as well. As we saw before with the true ones, there is fog, okay? We noticed it before. And what was this card underneath? The Queen of Cups. So it's like they get confused when they receive a lot of love from you or a lot of care, unconditional presence, and then they get confused. They don't know what to they don't know what to do. They don't know how to reciprocate it, and just trying to make it brighter. And so yeah, it's like they do not know how to respond to a lot of unconditional love, to a lot of give, to a lot of they don't know how to receive gifts and care in general. They just get confused. They don't know how to respond, reciprocate, and they possibly feel like they do not deserve it. It could be that they have had a bit of a harsh upbringing and where there wasn't much abundance in that sense, and they always had to satisfy their needs on their own, and therefore they're very comfortable being by themselves, and that's why there could be a little bit of a resistance into that change that we saw before with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, or a little bit of resistance into embracing into a new connection, whether it is a romantic or not. But I can see that, yeah, with the Chariot, they are definitely positive, and they have this intention to make things work. So even though there are some challenges here, Queen of Pentacles as well is the most generous queen. Okay, is the grounded queen that has a lot of practical skills, and that does care a lot about other people and wants to show her love through material help, and is also very organized and good with money in general, and yeah, absolutely incredibly kind and generous. And so it's like this is a totally new chapter for them, and it's very unique, it's very new, and they have a hard time embracing it. That's what I'm sensing here. Now let's see another couple of cards. So we have Four of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. So if there has been some discussion between the two of you, if there has been a little bit of argument, or even some competition, or difficulty in understanding each other, this person wants to tell you that they are free to let it go. Okay, they want to be able to move past it. They feel that it's very silly to just keep being attached to that, and not being able to talk to each other, because that's what I'm seeing here, lack of communication with this Eight of Wands, and one of you as well being impassible and not wanting to reach an understanding, even because they are too offended or something. And so it feels like this person instead is saying, look, I really want to explain myself, and I want to be able to turn the page and turn a new leaf, as you say, and being able to find that peace again. Okay, they want to make peace with these Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, and yes, it's like a little rough patch for sure. There are some challenges, but it feels that this person is very, very positive in their ability to work it out and make things work with you. What do we have then? Queen of Wands. Beautiful. King of Cups. Oh my goodness, if this was not a confirm. Again, whether this is romantic or not, it doesn't matter, because it does speak about a compatible couple, a compatible couple of friends, co-workers, lovers, whatever that is. There are beautiful intentions here. There is admiration for each other. There is respect for each other, and there is the desire for the other person to express themselves fully in their unique personality, even though you might have some changes, some differences at the core of your personality. One of you could be more sentimental, more sensitive, and the other one could be a little more abrupt and impulsive and passionate. But at the core, there is this desire of understanding each other and take the best from each other. Then we have the Ten of Swords. And finally, the Temperance in reverse. So it feels here that this person is saying to you, if things were to if things were to end, I wouldn't be able to tolerate it. It would be way too much for me. I would not have the ability to find peace in this. Okay, so that's pretty huge. Okay, and let's see what else. It feels as well that something has ended inside this person, and they're trying to tell you that they have gone through a lot. They've been suffering a lot in their life, and they just don't want to add another one of these thorns into their body. That is just way too much. They couldn't tolerate any more pain. They just want things to flow, to work nicely. Tower in reverse. They don't want another tower moment. They don't want another destructive gift from the universe. They're done with it. Five of Pentacles. And they feel like they miss you. They feel like they are, the thought of being alone without you is making them fall apart. Okay, so they are really holding on to their hope that things are going to work out between the two of you, and that the friendship or romance will be restored, or the compatibility between the two of you will be restored, whatever the type of relationship it is, because they feel incredibly lost and alone and abandoned even without you, and everything seems like it's falling apart on their shoulders and they are not able to hold it up. Okay, so that's everything I have for you. Let me know, guys, in the comments below if it has resonated. I'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. Thanks so much again for listening up until now, for your presence, for your dedication to this channel, and I wish you the best, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Big hugs. Hello my lovely earthy souls, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Temple of Air and the Sheep Joe, I hope you are doing alright and that you will enjoy this video. So we are going to use the Spirit Stone Tarot deck for you, and I'm going to shuffle the cards in camera for you while thinking about your person. So it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, it could be anybody really, a relative, a parent, a friend, a co-worker, whoever that is. But you might find still that some of the messages could come out as romantic, so you just take whatever resonate with you and leave the rest. There could be some variation of light, since today I decided to record with the window uncovered, just because the weather seemed to be pretty stable, which is a little bit of a difficult thing to find in Ireland. But yeah, some variation might still happen. So 4 of Acorns in reverse. Then we have Page of Shells in reverse. 4 of Feathers upright. 7 of Crystals in reverse. 6 of Shells in reverse, and the 3 of Shells upright. Okay, so let me meditate for a second on your cards, and then I'll get back to you. So this person is talking about needing some rest. Okay, with this 4 of Feathers, and needing to step away from life, needing to take a little break and not having to engage with anything difficult at the moment. I just noticed I already need to adjust the light. Okay, sorry guys for the interruption. So there's definitely a need for rest, a need to recover, if you want to call it that way, and there is a need for hibernation, okay, and a need to stay safe in their own sanctuary place, in their own sacred place. And so I can see that with these Page of Shells, there is not much ability to send some messages back, to send some attention, to flirt, to be very present, to be attentive of other people's needs right now. And usually this person might be very in sync with what other people wants from them, or desire, or you know, could be in harmony with other people's emotions. Right now it feels like this person just need to withdraw. It could be lacking some intuition, some inspiration as well. It could be lacking of the energy to share their emotions with others, so they just want to keep them private and secret at the moment. 4 of Acorns is telling me that there is a situation in which they are feeling uncomfortable. They could feel as well like they don't have their own home anymore, or their home is not a safe place anymore, or there is no much that they can celebrate right now, and that's why they do not want to engage much with other people. There is some disconnection with the people around them as well, with their communities. Something is shaken up, so that is why they are withdrawing from the world right now. So if you are feeling a bit confused about why they are behaving in such way, is because it's their whole spiritual, physical body telling them, an emotional body telling them, you need to take a break. Then we have the Seven of Crystals in reverse, so the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Shells in reverse, and the Three of Shells upright. So there is something that this person is feeling very impatient about. Some results that haven't been able to arrive just yet, okay, even though this person might have been working really hard towards their goals. This could as well be talking about you and your own goals, so feel free to swap the roles if you need. I can definitely say that this person does not know what other options they have, because they have tried their best and things are still not working. There is some disharmony here with the Six of Shells. It could be disharmony with a person very close to them, or disharmony between the two of you, some lack of joy in the connection as well, some lack of trust, some lack of time spent together as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be something bad, but I can see with the Page of Shells in reverse and the Six Shells, this person as well might feel like there is not enough attention, or they are not able to give enough attention, and they know that they are creating a lack on the other side. With these Three of Shells though, it feels like they are saying, if I just get enough time to rest and to recharge myself, then I'll be able to bring everything back to normal. I'll be able to stabilize the situation again, restore the harmony, and we'll be able to be lighthearted and playful again, and feeling blessed by life. And so I just need to step back a little, because right now it's like they are seeing everything a little bit negative. They're like, life is not bringing the results that I was waiting for. The relationships or friendships are having some hiccups, and at home I don't feel very safe or very relaxed, and so there is this general inability to be sweet and soft and dreamy, and also to understand what is the right thing to do. They are a little lost, so that's why they need a little break here. Okay. Also with this Temple of Air, it seems like, yes, this person needs to get into their sacred place in which they can completely dedicate entirely to thinking, to reflecting upon the situation, to use their intellect to write and read maybe, and to think about what words they want to give you, and they want to create clarity within their head, and they want to, you see, this woman is using sages as well, so she is purifying, cleansing that environment, and receiving wise messages from these birds. So yes, it really feels like this person is saying to you, I need some time to get back to myself, okay, and create a clear space in my mind. The Tower, all right. Two of Acorns in reverse. Five of Shells. Definitely something has shaken up this person. With this Tower moment, the Tower usually bring very catastrophic changes that are actually working as a breakthrough that is going to release some old energy, some toxic patterns, and it's going to make you free, release you free from a certain situation that were holding you back. So the tower, it can be scary, but it does detach you from things that are not meant to you anymore. So this person is talking about going through this such moment. Okay, this release of the old and embracing the true colors as well. But it is very hard because it does make you feel a little lost. They are feeling as if they don't know where next they're going to land. Okay, with these 2 of acorns in reverse, they are lacking the focus, and that's why they are in need to create that clarity in their head. 5 of shells as well, there is this tendency of focusing a lot on the things that they have lost, like if they have lost harmony, if they have lost a friendship, if they have lost a job, if they have lost a home. They are in the phase in which they are just concentrating on the things that are lacking, on the things that did not go well, instead of being positive and expecting good things to come. So that is the reason why this person is withdrawing from the world. This person is detaching from the people around them to try and find some balance again, and to try and feel positive again. Okay, so this person needs to release all of these negative thoughts, all of these confusing thoughts. You have the moon. So as we said before, it's very important for this person to get back in touch with their intuition as well. And with this moon, there is darkness. There is a very foggy sky. So it's like the moon is covered and they are not able to see and look very deeply within their subconscious. They are trying to understand why things are happening this way, what is going on with them, why this tower moment has happened, what does need to be changed. But they're trying to see things from a different perspective, but they are seeing this moon being pretty covered, and so they don't really know where to gain this wisdom at the moment. 10 of shells, that's a beautiful card, and the king of shells. This is making me feel that this person does recognize that there are plenty of things that if they want to, they will be incredibly grateful for. If they concentrate on the positive things in their life, they know that there is a lot to thank for. They know that they are blessed. Okay, so this person is possibly talking to you about how difficult it was in their past to go through this tower moment, how lost they have felt, and that eventually right now they feel as if they understood that the main secret was to write a great gratitude journal, for example, or simply concentrate every single day on some of the simple things of life that they can be grateful for. For example, I still have a roof on my head, I can still feed myself, I still have my mother, or I still have this friend or that job. So, oh, I still have my legs, I can still use my hands to write a letter or play an instrument. So they are trying to go at the very basic of human needs and human abilities to realize, okay, if I do change my perspective on things, actually life is not so bad right now. I can still be grateful of certain things. And with this king of shells, it feels like they understand that they have been unable to give, unable to sit with their feelings, unable to bring joy to others, and take care of others and have unconditional love for others. They have not been able to be loyal possibly or committed to a relationship. They have not been emotionally mature. So they are acknowledging all of this, and they haven't been able to have some integrity or having some harmony within themselves and within the connection around him or her. We have the shaman in reverse. So we were just talking about commitment, and the shaman, it is a card to speak about marriage and commitment indeed, as well as cosmic wisdom, but we'll get there. Let's see what else we have. A 6 of acorns and the magician. Then what else? 5 of acorns in reverse, strength in reverse, and the emperor upright. So what I'm seeing here is that this person might possibly be saying to you that they haven't been able to commit to you, to a partner, to their family, to a job, to a project. There is something that they haven't been able to commit. They perceived a strong challenge here, a strong resistance here. Okay, and I feel that it could be because of some insecurities issue here, or some ego issues, because with the 6 of acorns, it's like this person wanted to focus on their own personal journey, which is nothing negative, but it really feels like this person needed to do this by themselves. This person needed to understand what they could possibly be proud about themselves, what talent could they show to the world, what gift would they have to share with the world, and they were concentrated, possibly a portion of them. Oh, sorry, the light is being crazy. Very bad, much better. So this person might have been concentrating on looking good and having superficially talking successful life. So from other people's points of view, especially the people that are very gossipy, they only had good words about this person, because it seems that on the outside they were on point with everything. They were just hitting a bingo every time. They were just achieving every single goal on time, and so it's like this person was looking for outside confirmations, outside approval, external approval. Okay, and so this person was very concentrating on pleasing others and being popular. That's what I'm sensing here. It might not be necessarily for everybody. It could be as well that somebody has just been going through a traumatic childhood, and they didn't have much that they could possibly love about themselves, and so now they realize that before entering into commitment, before starting a relationship, they had to work on themselves and find things that they could be proud of themselves. Okay, and I'm just gonna remove this light. Oh, sorry guys. Gone. Much better. Phew. With this magician, it's like they recognized that there was some power within them that they needed to share to the world. And so that was the first thing that they wanted to do. There was this creative, magical energy moving, shifting inside of them, and they were basically playing with that and trying to understand what to do with it, what to do with their life, and what to create in their life. And that's why they felt possibly like a strong commitment would have limited their growth, and it would have created issues that they did not need to have. It would have possibly, they might associate as well commitment with daily fights and daily compromising. So it's something that they didn't feel really motivated for or brave enough for it. Okay, with this strength in reverse as well. as I said before, this person might want to work first and foremost on their strong points, on their strength, on their talents, and so that then eventually they might have had something to share with you, and they could have feel like they were in power, in charge of themselves, like they had something that they could be proud of, something to focus on, something that would make them feel strong and happy with themselves. Okay, rather than because the commitment or would have made them feel controlled by others. Because if you don't know yourself just yet and you end up in a group, for example, you just end up doing the same movements of everybody else, so you just end up following their energies, copying them, or just wanting to please them, wanting to belong to that group. And this person instead has made a really clear decision to take some time off, away from people, away from connections, away from relationships, away from commitment, so that they could find their own truth. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what other messages we have. Eight of Feathers. Okay, there is a little bit of fear as well involved. And the Sun in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. And the Justice in reverse. King of Acorns and Nine of Feathers. Oh my goodness. We are getting into the nitty-gritty here of this person's mind and this person's messages for you. I hear scared to be happy. Here, with this Eight of Feathers and the Sun in reverse. Scared to be on the spotlight. That's what I'm sensing as well. Scared to be judged by other people. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of emphasis on what other people think of them. And I noticed that before with the Six of Acorns and the Magician. So Hanged Man in reverse is like, it's like they are telling you I still need some extra time to see things from a different perspective, or they might be telling you I actually have been spending enough time upside down and trying to see things from a different point of view, trying to understand why I'm behaving this way, and I have realized that I haven't been fair towards you and I haven't been sharing my truth to you, and I haven't been clear about my intention. And this King of Acorns is like they are admitting that they have been impulsive, they have been satisfying their own pleasures, their own benefits. They might have coming in and out of your life, they might have been superficial, they might have promised you that they were into that particular project, for example, and then not commit to it, and just jumping from a passion to another and being very what's the word, having this childish energy and like a burst of uncontrollable energy, and as well inability to understand the impact on others. So with this Nine of Feathers in reverse, the Nine of Feathers is the Nine of Swords, and it does talk about having a lot of worries, a lot of insomnia, a lot of overthinking, and wanting to come out of it, wanting to improve themselves. So it feels like this person all of a sudden woke up and realized that their behavior had an impact on others, and that it was not fair. Meantime, they were hanging upside down trying to understand their life. Things were kind of falling apart, or the thing around them, to the people around them, or their presence has been pretty much missed, and the other people around him might have felt quite neglected. And so we can see that there is desire from this person to actually fix things and make things better. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, the love card. So they want you to trust them. It feels like they have chosen you. Let's see the other cards. 4 of crystals, the High Priestess in reverse, 7 of shells, and 10 of crystals. Funny how I just said they want to choose you, and then we have the choice card here with the 7 of shells. So I feel that this person is saying to you, even though I could have multiple options, I could have lots of different solutions, lots of different projects, job offers, relationships, or other things that I could commit to, lots of different choices that I could take. It feels like this person is saying to you, I want to hold on really tight on you and your love. I know that I said it wasn't going to be a romantic reading, but sometimes some romantic messages might pop out, so just take them if they resonate with you. Either way, it does not have to be romantic type of love. Okay, this person wants you to trust them, or wants you to choose them as well. This person is aware of all different options out there, but this person does not want to leave you. Okay, just because they have taken some time on their own, apart from you, reflecting on things, it doesn't mean that they were giving up on you. Okay, or on the project you're working on the job that you're sharing, on the relationship or family that you are having, on the friendship, they do not want to let go of this. It could be a saying as well that even though there's a lot of things going on in their life, a lot of things that they are dedicated to right now, because they were jumping like crazy from a flower to another and trying lots of different things, they have still found the stability in you, and they do not want to give it up. Okay, Page of Feathers in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, and 10 of crystals. So it feels like ultimately their desire is to have some stability in their life. Okay, it's to have some financial stability, some stability in relationship as well, or having something solid around them. Okay, that it makes them feel like they are belonging somewhere. It doesn't make them fly like they might have used to from a flower to another. So it's like this person is saying to you, I am understanding the nitty-gritty of my personality. Why wasn't I able to commit to things, and why now I think that is actually a good idea to have some roots, to feel like I can rely on a certain people, or on a certain job, or on a certain location. But this awareness, they still feel like it's pretty hidden in their subconscious with this High Priestess in reverse, or they have kept this awareness secret. They have not told you. There is lack of communication here, and there is secrets with this High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, although this person might have this person might have chosen to have you as their grounding presence, as their foundation, as their base that they can always go back to. They have not told you this. Okay, so that's why you might feel pretty confused on the other side. See, last couple of cards. 9 of Acorns in reverse, and the Queen of Acorns. It's beautiful because it feels like this person is saying, I want to stop being so defensive. I do not want my ego to react every single time that you tell me something. I want to be honest. I want to be fully myself. I want to be clear and transparent, and I want to persevere on this. This is the card of a warrior as well, and that has gone through a battle and that has created a wall of defenses around them to not get hurt anymore. But this is in reverse, so it really is a message of trust. Okay, it is a message of, I am willing to be vulnerable with you. And there's so much admiration for you with this Queen of Acorns, that they really want to say to you that there is they admire, and they're probably even addicted to your happy energy, to the spark that you have in your eyes for life, all of the different interests and passions that you have, all of that bubbly energy, and the curiosity that you have, as well as your creative abilities, your artistic talents, and your connection to nature as well, and your connection with your own sexual energy, and they find you very attractive as well. Or if that isn't not appropriate, they just find you very inspiring for the life that you are creating for yourself. Okay, so I hope that has been enough for you, that you have felt that the message was resonating for you. I really hope it was. Let me know in the comments below if it did. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll answer to each one of your comments. And if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and if you haven't done it yet, and also hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. So thanks so much again for all of your support, for listening up until now, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Big hugs to you now. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful earthy souls, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Lover in pile number 3 with the Alder Catkins and the Llevellyn Tarot deck. So I'm going to place these on the side and shuffle the cards in camera for you. We are going to see what messages does your person have for you. Remember, this does not have to be a romantic connection. It can be whoever you know, a relative, a parent, a friend, a co-worker, as long as you know them. But yes, some of the messages might come as romantic, and you'll just have to filter them out if they are not appropriate for your situation. So just take whatever feels right and leave the rest. We're going to accept reverse cards as well, just to make the reading more authentic, and also because they offer us a double amount of meaning, which I think is pretty cool. So let's see, pile number 3. We're gonna keep it simple for today. I just mainly want to get messages from the tarot cards today. So let's see what we have. The Magician in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles. It's funny how the same cards just arrived in pile number 2, although I was using an entirely different deck. Justice in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, and the Judgment. I really love the warm tones of this deck. So let me meditate on a second on these cards, and I'll get back to you. Let's see what messages does your person have for you. So there is a situation in which your person feel like there is a lack of justice, there is a lack of equal needs being satisfied. Yes, there is an unfair situation here which they are suffering, and upon that they are feeling as if they are completely powerless to change the situation or to improve it. They feel like nothing is in their hands. At the same time, I feel that this person is fighting on their own with this Nine of Pentacles, which is often the card of somebody that is quite happy on their own, okay, and it is relying exclusively upon themselves to satisfy their needs. So it feels that there is still a lot of positivity in this Nine of Pentacles. So this person is still trying to hold on to the things that this person still have, right? So if something is falling apart at their work, for example, or in their family situation, they are still trying to hold on really tight on the other things that are still standing up, that are still nourishing them and satisfying their needs, and covering their needs and making them feel like alive, and making them feel like a respectful person. Excuse me, I just realized that my bezel is standing on the radiator. I need to move it. Who is going to dry the poor thing? I might just place it there. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me for the interruption. So I see that this person is trying to hold on strong, okay, even though certain situation makes them feel powerless, and this person is holding on the things that make them feel powerful instead, okay. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse and the Judgment. So it's like there is a judgment day coming for them. They know that at some point the truth will come out to surface. Things will have to be faced, and yes, the truth will have to come out, and things will improve, things will get better. So I feel as well somebody is going to rescue me at some point. Things are going to fall into place. But right now there is so much distress going on. This Ten of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. So this person feels like there is very little they can be proud of. This person feel like nervous as well, being on the public eye, being on the spotlight. This person does not want to show their face to anybody right now, just want to withdraw. And this person is probably having some difficulties as well with performance, whatever that performance is. If they have a particular talent, a creative artistic talent that they used to share with the public, right now they feel like it's not the right moment. They don't feel strong enough, they don't feel confident enough, and it's because the situation has taken a big toll on them, right? So let's see some other cards as well. So if you are perceiving this person pretty tired, pretty distant, not very easy to involve in your projects or in your daily life or in your adventures, is because this person is pretty much been stressed out by an unfair situation here. We have the Hierophant, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Temperance upright. So there is a lot of cups in reverse here, and it feels that this person is committed to a situation, is committed to a person, is committed to project, a job, a location, even though everything seems to be falling apart. There is no love in the situation, or it seems to be hidden, it is not shared. There is no loving words being expressed here. There is no care being showed, and it feels like some dream has been broken here, or at least pretty much postponed, right? To the point that this person have a hard time as well loving themselves, with this Nine of Cups in reverse, of course, because when there is so much lack of love around you, it is really hard to love yourself, to love oneself. Although that is usually the awakening moment in which we realize, wait a minute, if nobody else loves me, I better at least do it for myself. Otherwise, who's gonna do it, right? So, at least in my experience in the past, those have been the moments in which I kind of woke up and realized at least I deserve to receive my own love. And but yeah, it seems like this situation is pretty dreadful here. And this person, though, it is committed to find peace and to find a connection, to be patient, to go through this, okay? This person is waiting until the waters will calm down, okay? So if you are in a troublesome connection, whether it's romantic or not, or there has been a false beginning, there has been an obstacle in your beginning, or there has been an obstacle in achieving your own dream. For example, if you're trying to have a family, or if you're trying to move in somewhere, or even if you are trying to have some healthy boundaries between the two of you and it seems like the other person is not happy whatsoever, this person has the positive message that they're still committed to you, to this friendship, connection, romance, work related relationship, partnership, is committed to this until you'll find peace. This person knows that you will find peace at some point, okay? There is a lover card as well, so it could be that this is a romantic connection for the majority of you as well, being that there's so many cups, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Love, it has so many different shapes and forms and has been expressed in many different ways, so it doesn't have to be just romance, of course. King of Wands. Okay, we were talking about confidence before. Ten of Pentacles on top of the Ten of Cups, that is meaningful. And the Universe, which is the World card. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Again, the feeling that there has been an interruption to a new beginning. There has been a false beginning. There might have been some very difficult truth that came up to surface and disrupted everything. Or there could be simply some confusion, some lack of clarity, some difficulties expressing their own truth, and some difficulty understanding what to do and how to fix this. King of Wands is talking to me about some lack of confidence, some inability to take the situation in charge, to be the boss of their own life, and to establish some rules, to follow their dreams even. There could be some lack of motivation here, right? Although there is a whole world expecting them, there's a whole world waiting for them. There is possible happy, stable family waiting for them as well. And if it's not a family, it's like a solid network of friends, really a solid happy community waiting for them. There is financial stability as well. There is the ultimate goals being achieved here with this Ten of Pentacles and the world as well. The whole world is about to change for this person for the better, right? And it's like they are not able to believe it, maybe, or they're not able to be in control of it, or they are not being able to trust their own ability to be in charge of this. Maybe they have been challenged with a father figure, for example, or they were supposed to be a father as I saw before, a dream that has been disrupted with this Ten of Cups. I did mention the possibility for the two of you to be looking for a child, for creating a family, for example, and that dream has been, as I said, interrupted or postponed or broken for some of you. And so it could be that this person is feeling challenged, as in, am I actually able to give a kid to the person that I love, or am I actually able to be the boss of this project, to managing this situation, to to be a father, if that's that situation. Okay, so it seems like this person is feeling the burden of their own responsibility that they are going to have if they fully embrace this new change and this new chapter that is actually only bringing good news for them. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, such positive cards. This person is talking to you, and of course feel free as well to switch the role, to swap the roles, okay? So it could be that instead of being talking about them the whole time, we were talking about you and your situation. So feel free to do that as well. Three of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. These are messages of wanting to collaborate, or wanting to work with each other, or wanting to make things work, wanting to fix things if they have been broken, wanting to find a different solution, wanting to feel motivated towards the next path ahead. Okay. And wanting to be positive, that if some door doesn't open, is because there is another giant gate that is waiting to be opened, that is just going to wait for you at the corner. So there is this optimism in these two cards here. And yes, these changes might be postponed, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. Okay, so there is optimism from this person. Excuse me for the light that might have some variation today, and it's because I'm recording with the window uncovered. Usually I have been recording at night actually, but since the sunset has been postponed so much, I'm in Ireland, and during the summer it will be even worse, as in, or best depending on your point of view, because it will be set at 10 p.m. So yeah, that's why I have a hard time finding a dark place lately, and the weather seems to be pretty stable, so I decided to enjoy the sun. Anyway, sorry for this whole regression. Going back to us, I have Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands upright, Eight of Cups upright, the Chariot in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. So yes, it really seems like this person is still being distressed about the fact that a new beginning hasn't happened, or at least hasn't happened at the same rhythm that they were expecting. There has been some challenges in progress, in movement. Definitely something has stopped them. It could be that some money didn't come through, some job didn't come through as well. Okay, and there are two sad cards here, the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups speak about somebody that has realized that the best thing to do is to move away, to go distance themselves from this situation, because it is not beneficial to them. And so with great maturity but also great sorrow, this person is deciding to move away, to distance themselves from the situation, for how difficult that is, because there is emotional attachment here, but also ultimately they think that nothing is going to grow there. They're just going to wait and wait and wait for nothing to grow. With this Hangman in reverse, it really feels this impatience in having to wait, and then not necessarily receiving what they have been hoping for. And the Five of Cups, though, it's another sad card, because it speaks about somebody that is unable to actually look forward towards the future, and is still pretty much focused on the past, on what they have lost. And so it is difficult when somebody is in that position to actually be grateful for the things that are still working. And so, yeah, this person is clearly having some difficult moments, but the good things here is the 8 of Wands. So this person does want to be communicative with you, does want to be open-minded, want you to share these moments as well. So this person does not want to entirely block communication. In fact, it could be that this person desperately wants to speak with you about what is going on with them, and it feels like there is a slowness in the progress they were hoping to get. There is possibly a disappointment in a job opportunity that didn't get through, or as well, from certain cards that I've seen before, it could be that this person is trying to boost their own self-owned business, okay, and they are having some hard times at doing so. Okay, could be that they have been having some hardship. Could be as well connected to COVID, and they didn't receive enough clients. So it feels like your person might be go through some hardship, as we saw before, but I feel that they most likely could be connected to their financial situation, or their career, their job situation in general, and that they might really desperately need to talk to you about it, even just to receive some support, or maybe because they have kept this hidden. I don't see though, there's no high priestess here speaking about secrets, so I don't feel that that's necessarily the case. It feels like this person is nearly realizing that they have to stop dreaming on what they were working on. They had to leave it. They had to pause it at least, and it was making them very, very sad. And it's just because they couldn't see an improvement, they couldn't see a progress, and they were waiting a lot for results that they were not coming. And it could be that they want to talk to you about it. Another interpretation is that in the past they did take the decision for some time to remove themselves from those dreams, to stop working on them and putting effort and energies because it was taking too long, and eventually now they feel like they have enough energy to start everything fresh again with this 8 of Wands, because it's a card that is full of energy and movement and communication as well. So it could be that they are starting to see different solutions. They are moving themselves in order to find other solutions, but it could be a little bit of a stretch because most of the cards here are upside down. Another thing that I'm perceiving here is that if it was a romantic situation, it could be that they have left you for some time, although it was a very hard decision to make. They didn't want to. It just felt the right thing to do at the moment. Maybe because things weren't progressing, but it feels that now they want to come back to you. They want to get in touch with you again because they are regretting that choice, and they feel that the opportunity for a new beginning is right there around the corner. It might take a little bit longer than they thought or that you wished for, but they still are having the hope that the right time will come. Okay, so let's get some other cards and see. Let's go more in details into this. I know there's a lot of different scenarios popping out, and it's because this is a pick a card, so it's a very general reading, and there could be lots of different people listening to this, of course, and having different backgrounds and different stories. So just take whatever feels right for you and leave the rest. Queen of Wands in reverse and 7 of Cups upright, the Emperor, the 6 of Cups, beautiful, Page of Pentacles, And the Seven of Swords, that's lovely. This person is saying to you that they actually realize they don't want to run away. They want to be strong. They want to be brave. With this Emperor, they want to take the situation in their charge. They want to face it, whatever issues there is, whatever problems, whatever difficulties. They want to be there. They want to be in charge of it. They know they have the confidence that it's going to work out. They just need to stop running away from it, okay? And they feel like they have understood, they have the awareness now. And with the Six of Cups, it feels like they really are wishing or planning or thinking about a resolution, a reconnection, a reunion of souls. So there is a lot of love in this card, and with this Page of Pentacles, it sounds like an apology as well, or an offer to start things differently, to be more efficient, to as well be humble and recognize that we are all students in this life, that we are learning. And so if one path didn't work, the second path might work instead, and they don't want to lose hope in that situation. I see that here you might be the one, the Queen of Wands, that is not in touch with them at the moment, or that is not showing so much joy and or so much motivation towards these projects. And so that could be the reason why they feel like that they want to talk to you, and they want to possibly convince you that there is another way to make this work. And look, with this Seven of Cups, it feels like they finally got brainstormed by so many new ideas. And they really have this confidence that there is plenty of opportunities, plenty of different options, plenty of solutions. So they want to offer you one of these, and I feel that they want to apologize to you if they have run away, if they have been cowardly, and they know that that might have been upset you, but they really hope for a reunion of souls there. And that we saw before as well, that positive attitude, right? Even though a lot of cups were reversed and there was a lot of sadness and things seemed to be falling apart, there was this intention of wanting to wait until things would calm down, wanting to achieve that internal peace again, and not wanting to give up. And so that is the same attitude that I'm seeing here, okay? Whether they have been going through some hard times, or the two of you have been going through some difficulties together, it feels like this person is being quite positive now. And possibly that phase of running away, or deciding to drop the sponge, as we say in Italy, or like leaving the situation behind because they thought it was best. I think that might have happened in the past, and that at the moment the current energy seems to be more optimistic. They want to work things out. There is a Death card, the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, things are very different. Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, beautiful, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I really sense that this person would love to change your mind about something. It's like you have closed it. You might have been the one closing the door, and again, feel free to swap the roles if it feels better doing so. But it could be that you are the one that has been already set on your ideas, that is best to give up on this connection, or give up on these projects, or on that particular dream. And so it feels sense that this person really want to change your mind, really want to make you believe that it's possible to have a new start, a new fresh beginning. With the Fool, they feel like they have so much excitement, like the same energies that a kid would have, and they never see what could go wrong. They just see how fun that experience could be, even though they don't have the experience. So this person really want to take a leap of faith with you, or want to speak with you about a leap of faith that is concerning themselves, or it could be as well a suggestion for your own life. If, for example, you guys are not connected in a romantic situation, this could be an advice for you. Okay, they might be telling you, please try to change your mind and take a leap of faith, because things are going to change. There is Wheel of Fortune and Death, and both of them speak about major changes, and they're both major arcanas as well. The Death, yes, speak about a change that could be painful at first. Okay, I'm not gonna hide that, but the beautiful thing is that it will always bring you to the other side, and where you are going to be much happier. Eventually you're going to realize why was it so important to go through that change, even though it was terrifying at first. Okay, but it does speak about renewal and rebirth. Okay, so it is a giant breakthrough, and but associated with the Fool as well, it just feels so right. And the Four of Cups as well is a beautiful card that speaks about somebody that does not want to feel sorry about themselves anymore, does not want to feel like a victim anymore, does not want to having some negative thinking concerning themselves or concerning the situation. So the Four of Cups can be sometimes depressing, somebody that feels like, oh, I don't deserve love, I don't deserve luck, this is never going to work, it's never going to happen, and they so don't do anything to make things better. They just sit over there and keep staring at the things that they are losing one after the other. Instead, the Four of Cups in reverse is the opposite energy, somebody that is coming out of that depression, or that boredom, or that lack of motivation, or that lack of self-love as well. So there's such a shift in energy here, and with the Knight of Pentacles there is some action that want to be pursued here. Okay, and it could be related to that particular career, job, project, but also something that you guys want to work out together, for example. And it feels like with the Emperor as well before, this person wants to stop running away and take the situation under charge, as I said before, and want to make some action. So I feel that you might possibly be seeing this person moving towards you, picking up the phone and talk to you, with the Eight of Pentacles we saw before, making some action towards you, and with the Page of Pentacles as well, showing some gentle messages, possibly even an apology, and definitely showing you all the different options, all the different ideas that they have, so that they can change this situation for the better. Okay, so I really hope that this has been helping you or sending you some guidance. Let me know in the comments below if this has resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would really mean the world. And that's everything. I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Big hugs to you now. Bye bye.